Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, hopefully your favorite official content creator for the First Descendant, and I am here today to farm Keelan's reactor. I genuinely have a lot to do, and I'm hopping in my stream room now. I think this Truffle's been in here since earlier. My brother came home early today, so we were chilling on some Marvel Rivals earlier. And I think he's still in the room. So that's a thing. But anyway, it looks like we are prepared and ready. So I've gotten my Ultimate Sharen out of the oven, but there's no time to go and work on her yet, because the first and most important thing is actually Keelan. We do need to finish up getting the Keelan reactor that we want. And currently, I believe I have everything I need damage-wise for him, but you know, I don't know. Maybe, you're cooking Keelan now. All your cooking slots are full. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, first and foremost, I'm gonna go and try and get a singular reactor for him again. I think this would be the best bet. Ransacked Village would be a good option. The only other place that I could go would still be Moonlight Lake, and Moonlight Lake is not that great. I don't remember if there's any other good missions. I'm pretty sure it's just Floodplain. Let's try some of the other missions for Keelan's reactor. See if that'll fly, you know? See if it'll work. If it won't fly, then, well, we know. Okay, in the meantime, before we do anything else, I almost forgot I do have to actually let my Discord and you know, everybody else know that we're live, so almost forgot to do that. Let me do that right away. Time for the First Descendant. Just farming reactors for Keelan today. Start with the horizontal, then I'll pull up the vertical. Little Uzi Vert. Okay, and then we tweet about it. My Caster Labs also hasn't connected yet, which is annoying to say the least, because it means that I can't see both chats at once just yet. Boom shakalaka, that's done. Okie dokie day. Alright, all the tweeting and all the shenanigans is off and going. Now let us begin. I'll wait till Caster Labs connects, but it should connect at a later time. Now is probably not the time for it to connect. Now, is this operation any good? Let's check it out. Because I remember this being like, just go eliminate. So let's see if it's decent.
New subscriber detected.
Get out of the way!
If it ends up being one of the bad ones, then we'll just have to let it go. But if it's decent, then it'll be fun. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So far, Doggobot is doing the thing. Trust in you, Doggobot. The solo void dungeon on Ajax? I have never tried. Ajax is not really a good farming character. You can try if you want. You may not get the best time, but you can try. I would never use Ajax for anything though, just so you know. I have never and will never use Ajax for anything. Why? Because he's good for helping yourself survive, but he's not really good for much else in my personal opinion. Hello, Obscure. Good to see you. Welcome, humans.
No chance.
I welcome all you nerdy humans. I can hear stuff going on in the background. Yes, fellow dismantles your items. As long as you have properly set up your fellow, he will automatically dismantle your items. Make sure you have your junk filter set up and enable the auto dismantle option. If you're not following my junk filter video, then you'll have a bad time. Hello, Faisal. Jonathan. You resemble that remark, John? Lol. And good job on cooking all your ultimates. Who shot you?
Why, you little...
Is it worth changing the mountings on reactors? Absolutely. Depends on your build, though. Sorry if I miss any questions. We're still in the process of catching up. If I ever miss a question, you can just repost it again later. But anyway, yeah. Welcome those of you on the vertical. Welcome those of you on the horizontal. Just remember one thing. You can absolutely change the mountings on reactors. It's actually quite worthwhile if you need something for your build. Alright, obviously if the reactor that you want comes with a completely different mounting than the weapons you're going to use, you have to change it. There's no other option. So all that is pretty important. Now I have to wait for my brother to notice that that he's still connected in voice. I don't know how or why. But that is the truffle style. Hear that? Or he fell asleep at his computer again. Yeah, there's no need to farm a perfect reactor next week or this week or whatever. Don't ever waste your time. Just go do it. A lot of people say, oh, the missions suck. Oh, the mission blah, 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 blah. I'll tell you straight up, Faisal. Don't ever be that weak. As long as you got an Asian robot build, any mission's a good mission to farm a reactor. All you gotta do is just kill enemies, you know? In general, this week, this particular mission is 1 minute 40 seconds per completion, and it drops a fair amount of reactors. So I personally think just farm them every week. You know? Don't ever waste time. If you try waiting and waiting and waiting, you end up waiting for a very long time. Don't bother.
New subscriber detected.
Me, I'm just gonna dedicate like an hour, 2-3 hours if I have to today, and I'm just gonna keep farming until I get what I need. You know? That's what you gotta do. Congrats on finally getting Contagion, Raji. Now make sure you create my build. Do not use some other random bootleg build that you see out there. Well, especially if you want to be good. If you don't want to be good, then I can't help you, you know? But as long as you're using a robot build, you will never go wrong. Because that's exactly what I do every day on stream. Go, Doggobot, get me the reactors. It's very good. I mean, being in my home country is always a good thing, no? Where are the enemies? They're there. The only thing I wish is that the enemy spawns were faster. That's all. If the enemy spawns were faster, I'd be having a much better time. But after they introduce 400%, hard mode spawns are just too slow. Hello, souls. Big J. Okay, carrying on. I believe, guys, I believe that one of these reactors will have the rolls I need. Gotta have the belief. Wait, did something drop down there? You know, sometimes like the minimap will lie to you. Loot going through the floor and all that. That's wild. I dislike it when it does that. Game trying to tell me that there's loot there that I missed, but there isn't. Okay, clear, clear. That's the last of them. There they are. Doing perfectly fine.
Serious?
They should not have, but I wouldn't be able to tell you either. Because if ambush could change the base duration, but if your Sharon is not level 40, then you'll only get 4 seconds of duration. Because don't forget, the ambush duration is based on level. So if you haven't leveled up your Sharon, your Ultimate Sharon is level 1, and you equip the module, of course you're only going to have 4 seconds, dude. And the new Descendant, I think he's interesting and different from Freyna. If he was exactly like Freyna, then what would be the point of playing him? You may as well just play Freyna. You get what I mean? What Keelan is designed to do, Keelan is more of an assassin that's designed to kill high-level targets. That being said, he doesn't fulfill his role that well right now because his cooldowns are a bit too long. Once they resolve his cooldown issue, and they have said that they're going to buff him anyway, I think he will have a slightly different role to Freyna. See, Freyna is all about that pure horde clear potential by spreading her toxin far and wide, whereas Keelan is more about controlled spread. So he's not about spreading toxins, but rather he can quickly move through groups and focuses on assassinating a high-level target. That's what Keelan's supposed to do anyway. Hello, Raffy. Congratulations on getting your account back, Mr. Kevin. Hopefully there will be no more problems in future. Now you know not to mistakenly click that refund button, eh?
Get out of the way!
So tell me, Mr. Andy, did you just pull Ultimate Sharon out of the oven and then you saw that the duration was 4 seconds and you haven't leveled her up? Is that the issue? Glad to hear it. Hey, Perk Crab, good to see you. Hey, how's it going, mate?
subscriber detected.
Oh, they borked the fellow again. I tell you, every single time they always bork fellow. Sometimes he'll do this. Okay, so if he does this, right, and he stops doing his dismantles, you have to manually do it, which is fine. But skill duration up, skill cooldown with hand cannon. Not bad. I actually wouldn't mind that. Not ideal, but oh, this one is actually one of the ideal reactors. I could use this. Although the skill cooldown's not perfect just yet, that still does have some very, very good uses. This one with dimension. It has a handgun mounting. This one's got a submachine gun mounting, which is fine. It means I finally might have a use for my Python. Submachine gun mounting. Keelan doesn't use crits. Duration and cooldown, though, that's a nice one. Toxic dimension. No good. And shotgun weapon group. Okay, no good. This one I'll save to remount. But this one would be kind of perfect. Not going to lie. It would boost up everything nicely. If I can find a better one, I will. But for now, this one will remain in the top tier. This other one's for his bossing, which is fine. And it's what we want anyway. So we'll leave that be. This one does have the handgun weapon group. I could sacrifice this if I really, really wanted to. This one is in the machine gun weapon group. It does have some nice skill cooldown though. But tech, ew. Well, I guess if I decided to use a machine gun, I could. But skill cost and dimension? No, that's gone. And we certainly don't need handgun, do we? Oh, I guess I could change the handgun mounting if I wanted to keep Final Masterpiece. Yeah, I'll just leave it be for now. Skill cost, skill cooldown. Truff, are you finally awake? I don't know what Inez's thing will be, but you know what? I'll just go on the off chance that it's not going to be that. Enjoy, Per Crab. It's good that you can finally play one that you really like. Look, fellow finally auto-dismantled. Head back to town right there. Okay, since I don't... Hang on, wait. I don't want y'all to hear Truffle's family because I think he forgot he's on voice. I think I just messaged him. You are still connected to the voice. I have lowered your volume. Let me know. Yeah, nothing wrong with playing Sharon. Sharon's good. And Andy, then in that case, I'm not so sure what the problem might be. Mr. Ruach, you do realize that streamers have multiple chats that they have to respond to at any one point in time, right? So you have to give me time. If you ask multiple times, I will just throw you out of chat, okay? So be polite to your streamer, give them time to respond. I'm not only trying to play the game, but also answer multiple chats at the same time, so please be aware of that. Now then, the name of this game is called The First Descendant. Please take note that the name of any game is in the stream title. So if you do not check the stream title, then you will miss the name of the game. You never have to ask of any professional streamer, always puts the game title in the stream title. So please check that in future. Do not ask the streamer. Okay? Thank you. And certainly don't badger your streamer as well. If we have multiple chatters, multiple situations, then I'm replying to each person in time. Okay? I'm glad you're enjoying it, Raffi. Now, how dare you speak to me? Take Raffi out and execute him. Okay. Let's unequip this. Let's do that. Re-equip. Trying to solve the issue because sometimes he will just stop dismantling. It usually happens after hotfixes and updates. Let me double check a couple of things. Now, those on the vertical, don't forget you can always switch to horizontal if you want to. It's up to you. If you do not want to, that's also totally okay. Was today's hotfix? Okay, good. It was just a minor thing. Okay. Now we do sort of have a semi-decent reactor for Keelan now, but we will see whether or not we can get, shall we say, a better one. So we're gonna try a couple more times, see if we can get one. If we can, then good. If we cannot, then that's also okay. So I heard about this, but I wasn't around when it happened. Thank you for subscribing, Mr. John Smith. Welcome, human being. Okay, back at it again. Toxic. I was trying Moonlight Lake, but I don't know. Somehow I think the Ransacked Village will still be better. Let's head over there. Well, the answer, Dublin, is hard to, I can't really give you a straight answer on that. I would say it's good, but it's more of a mobbing weapon. So when you say best beam weapon, what are you trying to judge it by, you see? I am not quite sure what you mean by this, Perk Crab. What do you mean by not applying the correct bonus? You will have to give a much more detailed question than that. Ace, lol. Yep, just try and explain the query a little bit more, per crap, so I can understand your issue. Then I might be able to test it myself, at least. If it's the best beam weapon for mobbing, then yes, the Voltia is considered the absolute best right now. It is stunningly good, and built correctly, it can do quite a bit. However, please take note that it is not that great outside of the Void Vessel, and this becomes pretty obvious after you start firing it. It is, at the end of the day, simply just a useful beam rifle. Arguably speaking, the Kingsguard Lance might be considered better, and the reason the Kingsguard Lance may be considered better is because if you set it up correctly, the Kingsguard Lance can do quite a bit as well. So it's hard to say which one is better than the other. They are both, and I hate saying this, they're both equally poor outside of Void Vessel. Inside Void Vessel, Voltia is one of the strongest weapons you have. When I have the time to fully finish Voltia, I will talk a little bit more about it. You know, once I'm done with this reactor thing, and I get more of a chance to test out Voltia and all that, I will happily share my knowledge on it. But obviously at this current moment, that is not very feasible for me. But once I get the chance, absolutely. Absolutely, without doubt or question. I'll happily bring you the information you need. That is a very odd situation, but that should not be the case. And if it's talking specifically about the singular bonus, now that's a really weird one, because it should always apply the skill type bonus. In irrespective of what weapon you have on. So if I switch to the other one right now, the singular skill power boost still applies. If I were to switch this one, the singular skill power boost still applies. So, I don't know if you could document. What I would say, Percrap, is that if you genuinely are experiencing this issue, document when it's occurring, because it could be, I believe, I'm not sure if you're on PC, but if you're on a console, it could be a console-specific issue. It could be a version-specific issue. There's a lot of things that might go into this, so this should not be the case. It is outside of the norm. I would say report it in. And if you can, document it happening. If you can just take a quick recording of it or something and showcase this actually occurring, then the devs will be able to fix it much better, because they'll be able to see the circumstances under which it's occurring, because this does not happen to me. So you never know. Occasionally there can be very odd bugs that occur, but again, this would be very, very rare. So I have not had any issues with this. I would say if you do, record it. Record and just send straight to devs. I do not think so, because like I said, this has never happened ever. Even in the past with the previous form of mountings, there has never once been this issue ever, like literally ever. So. That's the only reason I'm like, what?
Get out of the way!
Oh, crud. I used my thing. I have to wait a while. Guess I have to use Voltia then.
Out of my way!
Of course. My question to you, Mr. Dublin, is why did you not already copy my bunny build? All the builds that I use are always released on this channel. So make sure you follow them if you want the best results. The only builds that won't be on the channel yet are those that are currently undergoing testing. But all of my bunny builds are like old. There's no need for them to undergo testing because they're already perfected. The only one that was recently re-released was the 400% one, which was an old build that I just re-put it together again. Oh, Leandro, that sucks. You might have to upgrade your hardware. And Demondrad, that should not happen, but occasionally visual bugs like that have occurred. It's kind of like how the gold thing, like sometimes at the end of a special operation, right? Instead of showing you how much gold you gained during the special operation, it'll show you like, oh, you just gained like 52 million gold. Like, let's say I had that 52 million in total, right? You will end up getting that, but you don't actually get it in your inventory. So I'm pretty sure it's just a visual bug. As you should, Dublin. Alright, make sure you have all 3 of my bunny builds. Now, I will be honest, you don't need to copy the bossing one, so you just need 2 of them. Alright, my high voltage farming build, the 400% farming build. Once you have both of these, you will never lose in any situation. But don't try to use bunny for bossing, yeah? Ah, yes, of course, it's Fred. The man who must be ignored by everybody on the planet. There we go. Ladies and gents, let me introduce you to Fred Rodriguez. This man is someone that you should just constantly ignore. Okay, every time you see Fred, you must eliminate him from existence. How you going, Fred? Of course, I already got Ultimate Sharen long ago, but I'm gonna work on Keelan first. My Ultimate Sharen is cooked and ready. I farmed all the heavy ion collectors live on stream, dude. It took less than 3 hours to do it. So a lot of people complain about it. Dude, as long as you're using my bunny build, just run Biolab. 27 runs of Biolab is very easy to do. In fact, you don't want to run 27 runs of Biolab? It's no problem. Run 10 runs of Biolab, then 10 runs of the Mystery Zen. Easy peasy. Alright. The only people that are afraid of this kind of thing are those that are weak. Don't be weak. And those of you that haven't registered me as your content creator yet, please make sure you do so via the support link. Okay? If you haven't already selected me as your creator, hit that support link and I'd be very grateful. Staff 1, please watch my Void Vessel boss guide. Sorry, please watch my Void Vessel guide. Have you watched my Void Vessel guide? Because if you haven't, then you should be following that guide. You don't need to come to the stream and ask me. All the guides you need are already on the channel and videos. Streams are just for seeing gameplay or talking nonsense. Alright? Every time there's new stuff, right? Usually like the most important thing, I'll usually put out a guide first. So for Void Vessel, it's already out. Please enjoy. Void Intercept. There's no such thing as best DPS weapon for Void Intercept. It depends on your build. It depends on your build, dude. There's no such thing as best weapon. Because you have to think about what is it doing for your build. Like if you go on Freyna, for example, best weapon is Secret Garden because it benefits Freyna, right? Or wait, what about Kyle? Kyle also Secret Garden, but if you switch over to Haley, Enduring Legacy. So there's no such thing as, unless you are being lied to by somebody, there's no such thing as this is the best weapon. No. Don't think in those terms. If you want to talk about Void Intercept, then you just follow my bossing builds. That's all you need to do. There's no such thing as best weapon. You need to follow the bossing build. You must absolutely follow the bossing build that I put out. So the Haley bossing build, Glay bossing build, Enzo bossing build, whatever you want. You can follow any of those builds, but you must follow them. Different builds make use of different things. Always remember this. And if you did not watch every single one of my videos yet, then well, you got homework. Fair enough, blah blah blah. If you like Mystery's End, then go for it. Like, to me, I actually timed them both with my bunny build. It was literally equal. So whether or not I did one or the other, they both resulted in the same speed. You can do so if you wish to, Ophir, but it's not necessary. I will tell you straight up that it is absolutely unnecessary to do so. You can if you want to. You can if you want to, but there is no need. Most of the time, her farming build is not weapon dependent. The way I built mine is absolutely not weapon dependent, so you can run around with Voltia, you can run around with whatever you want. This is because if you are reliant on only having the blue beetle, you will suffer in activities like Void Vessel, etc. So you don't have to. I would say that if you want to use the blue beetle, right? Most of the time you'll be actually utilizing that with builds that focus on bossing, because that's where you will really get value out of your crits. You won't actually get value out of it in a lot of other circumstances. Why does the target reward not work for amorphous material that is an additional reward for successful infiltration on Volga strategic outpost? What? And it works on any amorphous. It works on any amorphous that is outpost related. Now, did you infiltrate it though? Now, if you're just going in there and doing the outpost without actually, because don't forget, the additional amorphous is based on infiltrating the outpost. If you did not infiltrate the outpost, your target reward system will not increase. It does not add its own percentage. It's not display. Okay, so whenever target farming occurs, right, there's a particular calculation that will occur for that. Now, if there are different percentages for the drop, like for example, let's say you're target farming Keelan or Fellow, and you open a different box compared to the one that has the highest drop rate, you will see a different percentage each time. So it's not a random number. It's that you're opening the incorrect box. Because for example, if you test it out on the outpost and you're doing the particular activity, right, it will be based on the drop rate of the activity. So that's usually what happens. It is never a random number. You can test it for yourself at the outpost, but that's how it will work each time. So if you're seeing that, you're getting a random number, it could be like, for example, those people targeting Keelan or Fellow, they're opening a different box than the one that has the highest percentage for the Keelan or Fellow drop. So you'll see a different increase each time. This did not occur in the past when you got all the boxes at once, but now you don't really do that. So doing good, Sean. I'm never doing badly though. I'm always doing perfectly. Yep. That should be correct. That should be correct. There should be no bug that causes difference. Yes, that is roughly how it works, roughly. Because every time I would open up a Keelan or Fellow box for the target reward, right? I went for the 20% drop, for Fellow at least, and it would always go up by 20%, so roughly. Hey there, Leon. What up?
Out of my way!
Well, even if you do the outpost, Mr. Greg, you do realize that you need to infiltrate it. Did you infiltrate the outpost? Because if you're targeting, I'll just show you a quick example, Mr. Greg. No, I never talk about that, Leon. Thank you. This is a channel that deals solely with TFD. You should know better than that. So if you were to look at, like, let's say the one on the map right now, if I were to look at this outpost, you can see that the successful infiltration is 5% to 25%. If you did not infiltrate this with Sharon, then that percentage will not go up even if you target it. All right? Even if you target the additional reward 111, you will never get 111's percentage to go up. You will only get 110's percentage to go up if you just go and clear it. But either way, you can't target both at the same time. So if you target like 111, you need to have Sharon, you need to hit every generator as per my stealth guide, and then you will be able to increase the percentage. How do I know? Because I've done this multiple times, and I can guarantee you that it works. So if your target reward system is not working, then either you're not infiltrating, or you have selected the wrong amorphous. Because depending on the outpost, some of them drop a different amorphous than one that you may have selected. Because there are still some old amorphous in the game. So for example, there's 110 and then there's 110 variant AC. Okay? So if you target 110, which still exists in the game's records, but you cannot farm 110, the percentage will never go up. So make sure you're double checking that. If you target the wrong amorphous, that would also be your issue. No problem, Memo. If you hit one generator, you still have a chance, but the chance will be a lot smaller, so the target reward percentage will go up by less, as far as I know, because it will actually be based on how much percentage chance you have of the drop at the end, or how much percentage chance you're supposed to have of the drop at the end. And I know this because I clear all the, I full clear the generators each time, so it should be that way.
New subscriber detected.
Welcome, new subscriber. Hope you enjoy your time at my channel. And Nightbot just put up the support link, guys. If you guys have not already supported me or chosen me as your creator, please make sure you hit that link that's in chat. It'll be very helpful. You're most welcome, Greg. If you guys get good info from me, and of course, you know that this is already the best channel for TFD and the only channel that provides truthful information, then make sure you support me, alright? The more people that I have supporting me as a creator, the more I can do for you. If people don't support me, then I cannot help you guys as much. Alright, so hit that button, hit that link, it's free to do so. Register me as your creator. Yes, indeed. The target bar will reset every time you get the amorphous, so do be aware of that as well. This is useless. Nay. Nope. I love how there's chill on this. There's one more, and that will be Enos. Now, how dare you not keep up with TFD? Are you saying you are not clued in to everything that's TFD related, Sean? How could you be like that? Have you seen my video on the target reward system, Jason? Because I would suggest watching the video to understand it fully. Because I explain everything in that video. We have a simple policy here. We avoid feeding a man a fish, we teach a man to fish. So usually I'll direct people to videos. It's not because I want extra revenue or views. I don't care about that. Rather, it's better for your learning if you get a more in-depth example. So please do check out the video on target farming. It'll help you out a lot. Yeah, fair enough, Sean. In that case, I will accept your excuse. Alright, I hope your family will be well, and I hope your kids are going to be well as well. Alright? Keep them in good health, my friend. But yes, we'll be getting another Descendant in January called Enos. Well, if you haven't checked it out yet, Jason, then that's the first thing you should do. Alright? I've got my own playlist of videos, and I highly recommend you check them out because they will help you out a lot. So if you haven't seen my full playlist of videos, that's the first place to get started. You can type in the !TFD command to get a link to the playlist, or you can find it yourself. It's up to you. It might be easier to check that on the horizontal stream than the vertical stream, but, well, you can watch it whichever format you want. But yeah, my playlist of videos is quite important, especially if you want to be clued in on everything TFD related. Thanks, Jonathan, for putting up the command, but I think they're on the vertical stream. I mean, I find it hard to tell sometimes who's where, but because I'm using Caster Labs instead of the actual chats, but they should be on the vertical stream according to this. Somebody once said you can't click the links on vertical streams, which I don't believe is the case, but, well. All good, Jonathan. I appreciate you trying to help, though. That's always a blessing, my friend. Always a blessing. When you have people that want to help you and see you succeed, I tell you, in life, that's a major blessing. Nothing better than that, family.
No chance.
There are some drops that still fall through the floor. It's so weird. Straw Bunnyo, I never deal in speculation, so what I'm gonna say is I'm just gonna wait till she drops, then I'll give you guys the accurate information. Give me a sec, guys. Gotta put on the Carmex. Can't be having dry lips, no? I appreciate that, Jonathan. I have indeed tested out Keelan. I think he's okay, but he does need some buffs. And I know he's gonna get them, so yeah. He's alright. He's alright. I'm still working on his build, but so far he's okay. Still, I firmly believe he could be better. He could be better. He still has a long way to go in terms of perfection. But hopefully over time, like, they will make him better. And the devs have said as much. They actually tuned him down on release because his pre-release version was too strong, but we'll see. Maybe next week if time permits, because first and foremost I want to work on Keelan, to be honest. Voltia is not a big priority for me, because Voltia is a simple thing. Voltia is a very, very simple and straightforward thing, so I'm not heavily concerned. And Voltia, at least build-wise, is a very expensive weapon, in my opinion. Because realistically speaking, right, Voltia is actually, if you want to create the perfect Voltia build, it is actually going to require the most catalysts out of any other build in history. You mark my word on that, because you literally have to structure it such that you have a changing slot for about 3 slots, because Voltia is elementally dependent, and that is horrifying, to say the least. So I looked at it. I will release a build for it, but I'm definitely not gonna finish it and put an elemental slot in every, put a catalyst in every slot, because that's just ridiculous. It's too expensive. His playstyle is nice, but he will, in his current state, he cannot compete with anybody. I've thoroughly tested him in a few situations, but of course, my build is not perfected. When it is fully perfected, I still expect him to underperform, but yeah, his playstyle is cool. Just that I do firmly believe that he has a lot more room to grow, and hopefully the devs will return him to his proper state, because they actually did nerf him down for release. I think, like I mentioned before on streams, they did not want a situation where he would end up like Haley and become like the king as soon as he was released, because that was what he was close to during the testing phase. So they tuned him down by a lot. And they've said that they will restore some of his power in a future update. I believe, though, that Keelan, in his intended state, is actually meant to be, he's supposed to have some mobbing, but he's supposed to be a better bosser than Freyna. I feel like he was never meant to be like a super mobber like Freyna. Like, Freyna is highly mob focused, but Keelan was always meant to be a little bit more boss focused. No. I want my Keelan to be able to rise up to infinity and beyond. You know? That's the way it's meant to be. That's the way Keelan was always meant to be. He's supposed to rise up into infinity. Into infinity, I tell you. But yeah, so I've heard that he might need a ceiling to keep him contained. Gotta have his boots on the ground. Man, all these runs, all these reactors coming out of the woodwork, and yet still not a single good one. I mean, we did find a semi-good one, but it's not enough, you know. Surely we can find a semi-decent one. That would be wise and helpful. Yeah, I'm feeling it. This run, ladies and gents. Then in that case, Sean, you're supposed to take a break. I'll tell you, now that I'm playing 2 games at once, I never have enough time. So I never get burned out. Because how can you get burned out when actually, technically speaking, I'm juggling 3 games at the same time? Alright, we've got a 3rd game coming soon that many of you have asked me about. Many of you will hopefully be excited to see. Alright. Those Saturday used to be boss nights, but I don't think we really need them anymore. So now I'm switching them back to our PvP nights, where I'll introduce to you guys a fun little PvP game where we all go ham. Then in that case, start using Viessa and Valby. They did receive buffs after all, Sean. So if you're burned out with Freyna and Bunny, Viessa and Valby, why aren't you using them? Why not? See you later then, Obscure.
New subscriber detected.
Ah, new subscriber. Welcome, human being. Thank you for subscribing. Hope y'all will have a good time with us. And you know, if Keelan wants to dash out into the void, never to be seen again, then why not? Let him do it. I say, let him do it.
New super chat received.
Aw, I just received a new super chat. Thank you very much. It's gonna come through on Caster Labs in a second. The YouTube chats update faster than Caster Labs does, which is wonky and wonky. But I do have to thank you. Come on, Caster Labs, update, damn you. I don't know why the super chats always take so long to update on Caster Labs. It's so strange. It genuinely is. Let me just mess with my settings for a second, because this is ridiculous. It's supposed to show everything.
My shield.
Sorry about that. Anyway, thank you, Lawbreaker. I appreciate you.
Felt that.
How you doing, Shard? Caster Labs sometimes just doesn't display that, and I don't know why. It still
Oh, that hurt
has
like
that issue.
hell.
Sorry about that. Dying in the middle of combat.
Hey.
Unpleasantly. All because of my Caster Labs being casty. I should really try to fix my chat stuff after a mission. But thank you, Lawbreaker. Always appreciate you. You kind, kind soul. Thank you, my friend.
Out of my way.
Okay, now let's try and fix this stupid Caster Labs plugin. Why are you not showing me my super chats? Yes, YouTube is connected. I understand this. says show activities, yet it literally won't show me a person's super chats. That's so stupid. But anyway, hopefully the chats will work better. Anyway, thank you again, Lawbreaker, you kind soul. And to the person, Shuki, that just commented, Yat, listen. My friend, please take note that as an official streamer of the game, we have a clean stream policy, alright? Please keep yourself under control. If you find that you are having difficulty keeping control, then good sir, we do have services for that. You can go on the net nowadays and get an AI girlfriend. So, yeah. Please keep it Mount Kilimanjaro if you could. Thank you, sir. Sir. But yes, hello everybody who is joining us today. Don't forget to like and share the stream, yeah? The more y'all do that, the better. Now, let me get rid of all this crud that we do not need. Oh my god, non-attribute tech. Are you kidding me? All these reactors and I still can't get a decent one. Oof. Okay, again. I'm telling you. Lucky one is the next one. The next one's gonna be lucky, okay? We're gonna get our skill cooldown singular reactor, easy peasy. Or skill cooldown toxic. That'll work beautifully. Go, Dogobot. Go. Bring me everything. Yep, fingers crossed, pal. Fingers crossed. Yes, Nightbot just put up the link, so ladies and gents, if you haven't already registered me as your creator, please make sure you do so. Alright, the more of you that register me, the better. The more I can do for you, remember that. So if you haven't already hit it, please do.
Get out of the way!
I'm glad you're enjoying the new UI, Damien. Although I haven't targeted anything. I wish I could target farm the perfect reactor, now wouldn't that be a treat? Can you imagine you could set the stats you wanted and just target farm that reactor? If you don't get it after like a bunch of runs, it'll finally give it to you. They should introduce a system like that, you know? Like if after like say 5 or 6 runs, or maybe say 100 reactor drops, after 100 reactor drops you don't have the reactor you want, they'll just give you the reactor you want. That would help so much. I would go crazy for that. Yep, modules would be another thing that a lot of players do want. It's been talked about quite extensively because I believe that at the end of the day, a lot of players still do farm modules for some god-awful reason instead of combining. Maybe the combining luck is bad as well. I can't blame them. So for them, it would be really, really good if we could have that kind of system. If being the key word. Okay, I'm not even gonna look yet. I'm just gonna pull off like 3 runs at the same time. After 3 runs, then we'll take a look. And I pray that the cooldowns will come. Because I just need 1 cooldown reactor. Just 1. Ooh, a new subscriber. Welcome, new subscriber. Don't forget to register me as your creator, yeah? Link is in the video description. Welcome. Yeah, I hope you get it soon, man. I remember how long it took me. It was like 2 weeks from my end as well. Sometimes the module unlock combining will hit you. People don't think it'd be like it is, but it do. Well, dang, I hope you guys get it soon. I know I've got the doggo to pick stuff up for me, but sometimes you gotta pick it up yourself. I mean, I have one with cooldown and duration, but no, because I want to invest it to as high as possible. So I don't know, man, because I feel like nowadays if you don't test with a maxed out reactor, it feels glonky, and I don't really want one that's just good enough. I've got to get the perfect one. That's how it is, camper. That's why I don't farm mods ever. What you do is you just combine until you get them. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. When it comes time for me to get the mods, I'm just gonna combine. Congrats, goon. It's personal now, lawbreaker. I guess you could say it's time for you to break the law. Good. John. Well, I mean, look, I can't stop you from believing it's fake news, but you know, I have it and I'm using it, so I don't know, you know. Oh, believe me, I ran out of duplicates and I still don't have 3 mods in the game. There's still 3 mods I'm missing for perfection, but I'll get it eventually. Thank you, Mr. Noel. I appreciate that. Always good to have more people registering me as their creator. And I'm glad you chose me over the other guy. I promise you only the best quality from the #1. And that's me. Well, I will be again. Someday. Maybe not today, but someday. I'm aware, John. I'm aware. I just have to bully you by the fact that I have and you don't. But you will be able to get it. Hello, dragon. Welcome. It is a bit of a gimmick, yeah. Freyna's no real bosser. Freyna am no real super sand. I will tell you, my friend, there's always an unlucky death grip. It is how it is. It's like how reactor farming has a very unlucky death grip on me. That's why I'm suffering right now. I am just going through it.
New subscriber detected.
New subscriber. Welcome, human being. Welcome to the best channel for TFD. I hope you'll have a good time with us. Don't forget to register me as your creator and have a good time. You're unable to cast this to the TV. I think it's because you're on the vertical stream, Mr. Hawkeye. So if you are on the vertical stream, take note that you can actually switch to the horizontal stream and then cast me to your TV. Most professional streamers these days will stream in both horizontal and vertical formats. The reason being that this allows us to cover a wider range of audience needs and also reach a wider audience. So if you are watching, if you are currently on the vertical, I believe, you can actually switch to the horizontal version and you'll be able to see me in full detail. I see a Bill! What up, what up? I'm literally just doing the most boring activity, dude, while talking to my chat. I am just farming reactors right now and slowly going insane. Because I need a very specific reactor for Keelan and it is killing me internally. Like, this is literally this kills the man territory. Alright, it's that bad. Hey Fisher, how's it going? Right now I'm just mainly looking for cooldown. The other stat I'm not gonna worry too much, but I need cooldown because Keelan's cooldowns are abysmal. And I do mean they are abysmal. But c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Okay, I might switch it up for a little bit after this one. Okay, I've got a few options now. Let's take a look at my options. Okay, skill cooldown, duration up. I could go with that, but not happy enough. Skill cooldown, non-attribute. No, thank you. Skill cooldown, skill critical hit damage. Okay. Fusion and skill critical hit. Damn it. Skill critical hit and Colossus. Damn it. I just want one with some damage, but I may have to just go with this. Because this is the best that I can do. This is the best that I can do. Raging against the machine right now. Okay, you know what? I think I should know as a good human being when to finally bow out. And I think that this will have to do. So we will accept this and we will go shove. We don't have a beam rifle one, do we? We're gonna need a beam rifle one. Okay. Since we're gonna need a beam rifle one, let's go do it a different way. I know, Fisher, and I have no interest in it. Because there's too much to play right now. There's Path of Exile 2, there's this, there's Marvel Rivals, so I'm aware of that game, but I think attention's gonna fizzle out after a month anyway. Just got back from work, 7-Eleven dinner, fair enough, Phil. So don't forget our Sunday lunch, yeah? We shall go eat fast food together. Me and Phil are gonna go eat fast food on Sunday, so there won't be a Sunday stream. Good, Eric. Try out my Enzo build and you'll see why everyone only uses my builds. They are the best, after all. Okily dokily day. Now, what we're going to do, ladies and gents, is we're going to have a little bit of fun. You see this button? This is called my press this to win button. There are many like it, but this button is mine. The character I was playing previously is Bunny. This one's Haley. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of fun. Okay, we're gonna go kill Pyromaniac, and we're gonna go look for a toxic reactor that has a beam rifle mounting, which we're gonna use for Keelan's mobbing. So we're gonna do exactly that. Let's get it done, people. Here we go. In the meantime, don't forget to like and share the stream. The more people that like and share, the better. Thank you to everybody who has registered me as your creator. All right. Hit the link. Become my supporter. The more supporters I have, the more I can do for you. Is the game good? Up to you, man. You like looter shooters? Then absolutely. You don't? Then don't. I have not seen that game and I have no interest in it, so... And if you don't mind, as an official content creator of this game, Mr. Hawkeye, I would prefer to focus solely on this game. I have no interest in those types of games because, quite frankly, survival games are ass. In any way, shape, or form. I'd rather play an ARPG, which I already do. Heck, I'd even rather play a PvP game than that. I have no love for survival type games. In my opinion, they suck. Okay, again. If only there wasn't this silly starting time. Especially if we restart, they should forego it. Not that it would matter, but still. You can start with any character, pal. All you gotta do is follow my ultimate F2P survival guide. You want to learn how to really play this game? All you gotta do is follow my guide. Start with the ultimate F2P survival guide, which is already on my channel, and you'll do well. That's all. What are the pros and cons of this looter shooter? Quite frankly, the pro is it's fun. The con is it still is new, so it's gonna take some time to build up the content. That's about it. But honest to God, if you're asking the pros and cons, I would say this is not the game for you. Why would I say that? Because, you see, if people are looking for pros and cons, looking for reviews, looking for information, it means that they're not that interested in playing that type of game. They're just bored or seeking something. You know, what I would advise most people is if a game is free, just try it anyway. You're not going to lose anything. Play it for 10 hours. You don't like it after 10 hours, uninstall and never see it again. It's better than trying to source information, because information is usually the dumbest way. No offense, I'm just gonna say it straight. I'm very blunt about this. It's usually the dumbest way to learn about a game, because who the hell cares what a person, even who the hell cares what I think about the game? Even as an official creator or any game reviewer, don't bother about what we think. What do you think? And if you can try the game for free, why not, you know? Don't waste time looking for like review information. Because for real, like I've told so many people like in the past, right? I'll give you an example. I've told so many people, oh, this game has this feature, that feature. They play for 3 hours. They say, this is not the game for me. So they leave and they don't care. So at the end of the day, like for me, I've realized over time that the smartest thing to do is just not really care or bother. Just play the game yourself, especially if it's free, then enjoy it. And if you like how it looks after seeing a streamer play, then go for it. But don't worry about reviews or what people think or pros and cons and all that. Don't bother. All that kind of thing is semantics practically. You'll gain a lot more by actually seeing for yourself whether or not you have fun when you play.
Aiming at target.
Kind of the same as how I teach people about certain characters. You know, I only go for the most efficient, but it doesn't mean that's the only fun way to play. Go, doggo. Get all my stuff. Doggo. Dude, my doggo had to literally teleport because he got stuck. Y'all saw that, right? The poor homie was just standing there for a second, got confused, and then finally teleported. You nerdy doggo. Okay. First remove this crap. Did I get any new toxics? No? Okay. And none with beam rifle, so do not care. What am I streaming on? Could you please elaborate your question? What do you mean, what am I streaming on? Of course not, Goon, because there's no such thing as a good Ajax. Nah, I'm kidding, but Ajax is not a priority. He's just an okay character. He's nothing special, so I've never worked on him. I may in future, but not right now. A lot of people ask about him, but I think he's worthless, to be honest. Well, Anonymous, if you watch me enough, you'll find out. But as an official content creator of the game, I hope you understand. I will be keeping discussions TFD. I don't feel like discussing other games right now. And I hope you respect that. Thank you.
Selecting objective.
Well, Mr. Decon, you're literally on YouTube, so of course I only stream on YouTube. You're literally watching me on YouTube, so of course I'm streaming on YouTube. I will see for myself. If they have, then that's interesting. You might be right. You might be right. I wouldn't say you're wrong, because it does seem that way. That's wild, though. That means if I farm Slayer set, I have to look for fire reactors? Oh god, that's annoying. But thank you for letting me know. Fair enough, Deacon. I can sort of see the point. I only stream exclusively on YouTube, so I have both vertical and horizontal streams, but they're all on YouTube because I'll tell you this, YouTube pays way more. Those people that stream on YouTube and Twitch, they don't make very much money. And usually Twitch is the letdown. YouTube pays so much more than Twitch. So most people that can't tough it out, they'll do the whole YouTube Twitch thing. But genuinely, YouTube like not only pays way more, but it's a much better platform overall. So I stream exclusively on YouTube. I don't go anywhere else. Unless, and this is the only circumstance where I would, unless I was actually offered like a major contract, then I would, but yeah.
Are you ready to undertake a void intercept battle assignment?
There's no more weapon-related reactors going dark. That's old information. Nobody ever does that anymore. Now, every reactor is tagged to a weapon group. That's all. But yeah, I haven't hunted Colossus since the new update, Adrian. So thank you. I'll test it out right away. This might be information that I'll need to put out into a YouTube short or something. Well, in that case, Anonymous, enjoy. Like I mentioned, if you want to see the other games that I play, make sure to keep tuning in. I think you will see a fair selection. What's the best stats for a singular electric reactor? Doesn't work that way, Alex. There's no such thing as these are the best stats for this reactor. No. If you want to know the best stats, you have to go on a build basis, Alex. So I would say follow my build. Don't just say like, what is the best stats for this and that. The game doesn't work that way. All right. There's no such thing as this is the best stats for this, that's the best stats for this. Anyone that tells you that, lying through their teeth, bro. And I'm not into lying. Aw, man, I was too slow on that shot. Darn. I'm so badly out of practice with these that I did not one phase. This actually irritates me. Very embarrassing.
It's not bad, but it's not great either. Shield down.
There we go. Next time I'll one phase him. Yeah, you are right. You have to kill a toxic boss to get a toxic reactor. What kind of game is this? This is a looter shooter, pal. Have I posted that Haley build? Of course. Dude, this has been my Haley sniper build since last season. Alright, if you're not using a robot build, Nefer, you are always going to be weak. So if you've missed all these builds that I've already done, like all these builds, characters that have already been released, unless they are weak. If they are one of the stronger characters like Haley, I usually already have the builds for them. There are 3 builds for Haley: gun, sniper, and shield. You must have all 3 of my builds, all right? When you assemble all 3, you'll become the Triforce. So go do that. But yes, those seeking stats on reactors, please remember there are no such thing as these are the best stats for reactors. Follow the build guides instead. So if you're looking at the electric singular, you're looking at my bunny build, right? Look at my 400% bunny build guide and you'll see what stats are on the reactor, and then you can adjust and follow that. That's the best way. Do not ever try and seek these are the best stats for reactors, because what if the build changes? What if the build is meant for something different? Do you know that there are some builds that use different reactor stats on different areas? Ah,
Limit freeze.
gotta be careful.
A new member has arrived.
Okay, a new member, huh? Welcome, human being. I hope you enjoy your time with us. Welcome to the Weird Bots. You have taken your first steps into the robot nation. We are proud of you, a little bit. But yes, thank you very much, Deacon. Welcome to the robot nation. Someday, if you become the top tier, you will be invited to the inner circle. Ultimate circle of nerds. Do all infiltrations drop ETA vouchers? Just 400%? Only the 400%. If you want to know more about ETA 0, please check my ETA 0 guide. Alright? Please and thank you, good sir or ma'am. Okay, if thou doth not checketh my ETA 0 guide, then I shall be upsetteth. Okay, this one is trash. Do not need. New to Ultimate Glay, any advice? Are you following my Glay gun build? If you're not, then you better go and do that. Glay still one-shot? I have no idea what you mean. Glay has never been able to one-shot anything in her life. So, not sure where you heard that Glay is one-shotting, but Glay has never been able to one-shot anything, ever. Glay is barely able to keep up with the actual bosses like Enzo. Now Valby is even stronger. Of course, Haley is the queen, but yeah, Glay is just like barely able to compete. So, I have never done a video about Glay one-shotting, my friend. Are you sure it was my video? Because the only videos that I've ever produced was showcasing Glay's gun build, but I've never shown her one-shotting anything. Because Glay uses guns. So, I think you may be confusing it, bro, because I have never once done a Glay one-shot build. And yeah, Glay is pretty much useless. Nobody uses Glay. I mean, you really want results like I'm showing you? Everybody just uses Haley. Glay is not going to be very helpful, man. Like, just being honest. Just being honest. I've never done a reaction video, Deacon, so I think you're confusing it with somebody else. I think you watched somebody else's video. Because I don't do reaction videos. I don't, like, I'll be real with you, I don't do low-level content like that. The only content that I do is provable content that I've done myself. I never react to others because it can cause drama. And I don't put information that's not factual or that I don't know. Because my whole channel is based around the fact that, do I really know what I'm talking about? So, yeah. I mean, I'm glad that you think that I am the guy that makes all the videos, because I should be, you know? Videos would be a lot better quality if it was me making all of them. But no, unfortunately it wasn't me. Ultimates don't have any extra stats, Alex, so... And Ultimate Haley would be the same as normal Haley, just that Ultimates have slightly better defensive stats. So take note, they only have better defensive stats, not offensive stats. So, yeah. And also Ultimates have access to certain Transcendent mods that the regular versions don't have. But that being said, it really depends, because for some of the Ultimates, even their extra modules are not that useful. So just be aware of that. Just because there's an Ultimate, it doesn't mean it's going to be stronger or better. Sure, Grim Blues, go for it. It is low-level content, Hero Harmony. I mean, like, a lot of those people, have you seen those people that just literally take Reddit posts and just put that up as content? Like, bro. Those people be just farming YouTube for revenue, man. No passion in it at all. Me, I won't do anything that I can't prove. Because if I can't prove it, then what's the point in showing it to y'all? Especially when you become a trusted or reliable source for information. People are counting on you. Never throw away viewer trust. Nah, Swamp Walker's fine. It's not like it's not like it takes me any extra time. I mean, I'm killing both in one mag anyway. So, it's all the same. Devourer, Swamp Walker, all the same. Also, welcome Z-Rager. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. There are many new skins. Just check the shop. Of course, Grimblue. Why do you think I always tell people, don't be following the fake content out there? The max DPS videos, the super quick clear videos, all that's all rubbish. I mean, you can always hope for perfect circumstances, but if you have a robot build, even with a 2-tier upgraded reactor and the proper technique, it's not like any of these enemies are going to be a threat to you. There you go. This is why it doesn't really matter what I choose to farm. It's all the same to me. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's always going to be the same to me. That's how it goes, pals. That's how it goes. Ultimate Lepic, garbage.
New subscriber detected.
I would say Viesa is theoretically better than he is right now. Theoretically. So, why is Ultimate Lepic garbage? Because the problem with his weapon is that it suffers from the same thing that happens in a lot of FPS games. It is a projectile-based weapon. So, since it is a projectile-based weapon, you not only have to land the shot perfectly, but it also has to hit, and he cannot reach 100% crit. So, the situation is going to end up being one where you're going to just keep pumping out shots, and if all of them don't hit and not enough of them crit, you still can't finish off the boss. Oh, Truffles is back. Okay. Hang on, I'll put your volume back. Greetings, human.
Hello.
Yeah, I was hearing a lot of your background stuff, so I was like, okay, better, just in case, you know, you do something illegal in the background, I better, okay, lower your volume first.
Yeah, so sorry, I forgot about it.
That's okay.
You know, after I got done with everything, I'm like, why is my mic? Why can I hear someone speaking in my headset?
Lol.
And I'm like, oh shit.
Lamau. I was like wondering what the hell is this man doing? Fair enough. Lots of people quit this game if they are weak.
Gently does it.
Everyone plays their own way? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Of course, there is a most efficient way to play, but at the end of the day, yeah, you're right. Everybody does play their own way. Haley is always the best choice as your first true bosser.
Babies.
Yes. Oh, come on. How long will it take to get a freaking beam rifle mounting? Like, freaking, come on, man. Beam rifle. Beam rifle. None of these are beam rifle, right? Okay. Just gotta wait on that beam rifle.
It's beaming time.
Yep. Although, admittedly, this is quite an interesting way to farm reactors now. Hey, Joe, how's it going? How's it going, mate? Hope y'all are having a good time, eh? All hail the Queen.
It's a cleaning time.
Oh, don't worry whether I'm gonna get it on the next one or not. I'm just gonna keep going until I do. I just want one with a beam rifle mounting. So I can start trying some stuff with Kiki. No, there are different servers. There are different servers, but anyone on any server can play together. So take note of that, Mo. Anyone on any server can play together. I think it was not a silent change. I think it was just badly worded. Because I recall seeing something about this change. But I think it didn't really register in my mind. But those that are coming back to TFD, welcome. I hope you will continue to enjoy the content. Don't forget to register me as your creator, and I'll be grateful. Support the robot, and you'll never go wrong.
Stay calm.
Yeah, enjoy cooking your doggo, Joe. Go, Doggerino. Go, go, go. Pick up everything. Up to you, my man. Download when you want to. Don't download when you don't want to. It's all Chilimanjaro in my books. Going dark, all you gotta do is just hit the link, either in the one that Nightbot puts up in chat, or you can just look at the video description. If you look at the video description of the stream, the first line there says, register as a supporter. Hit that and register. That's all you gotta do. Simple and easy, alright? In fact, here, let me put it up for you. There you go. There's a nice little registration link for you.
Over limit free.
Always register the robot. If you haven't already, you should. Failure to register the robot means death. Not for me, for you. Registering anyone else? Also death, by the way. Okay, and now we do it again. I'm out of water. Darn it. Okay. I'll have to reload my water after this. Oh no, I already have one that I'm gonna test out, but I'm just looking for a beam rifle mounting, which hasn't dropped yet, funnily enough. So I'm just messing around until I get one. Because I can always one-phase these guys anyway, so rarely bothers me. But yeah, I'm just searching around, see if I can find a cool one. You know? But all I'm getting is sniper, which is not helpful. Like hand cannon, that's cool. Toxic, not what I want. Look at this, none of these say beam rifle. After all this time. What the hell? Okay. But it's okay, I can keep going. I can keep going. Best places to farm reactor for Keelan, right here. Just go into Swamp Walker fights and keep winning. Alright, I'll be right back, fam. Don't do anything weird while I'm gone. I'm gonna get some water. Okay, making it back in time. Don't you dare even try, Mr. Grimblues. Isabel, by the way, this is the time to do something weird. Lamau, don't you try. Don't you people try. Hello, Hidoi. I did try the Ransacked Village as well. But you'll get a lot of the fire reactors as well, which is wild. But honestly, I've already got what I needed, so I just really need to get a beam rifle mounting, which I'm trying to get because it doesn't matter which reactor has it. And up till now, still none. Of course my Haley sniper build is posted. Bro, I released this last season, bro. It's the same build from last season, man. And it's still the best in the game. So if you don't have my build from last season, what you doing with your life, bro? Why haven't you built my Haley build, man? You gotta know that the robot builds are the best. I'm very disappointed, the young. Alright, remember, anybody that doesn't already have all the robot builds, bro, you gotta collect them all like Pokemon. Alright? That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. If you don't collect my builds like you're collecting Mewtwo, are you real? Are you really real? Hidoi, it's all in my build video. Go watch the build video. You ever ask me that again? And listen, you're a regular viewer, so you should know this rule by now. You go watch the build video because it's all in there with explanations to help you out. Don't ever make me try and show you that nonsense. You go watch the build video like a real man. This Hidoi. Like if it was a new viewer, I wouldn't mind because I know new viewers don't know this, but you know this, Hidoi. So if you ever speak to me ever again, I will personally annihilate your entire bloodline and your family. You dare even speak to me. God. Brother, why would I change it? I'm farming Keelan's reactors. And you do realize that I am an official creator. If I change anything, I have to let you know. I can't just change something and then not let you know because that would constitute false information. So, well, okay, fair enough. I might be the only one that follows professional rules, so that's fair. But realistically speaking, right, if I am a professional creator and I create something, right, and I change it later down the line, I have to release an updated video. Because if I don't do that and people rely on the old video and they're not getting the same results, then that's only going to ruin my reputation. So believe me, if I ever make a change to a build, like a significant change, I will usually re-upload the entire video. If it's a minor change, like a teeny tiny one, I'll usually do a YouTube short, but there's been no changes to the Haley sniper build. And either way, the stats that you need on the Haley sniper build will not change also. So it's still the same stats that you will require as per my build video. But either way, yes. As a professional creator, I will never change my stuff without letting you know.
You're going to feel a little
Of course, Hidoi. It's always the same, dude. Anyway, I still need to exterminate your entire bloodline. And of course, how dare you speak to me? Interacting with me is a crime. It's a felony, Hidoi. It's a felony. You're going to jail for a long time, you sicko. Shameful. Well, fair enough. I respect the fact that your name is Hidoi, so you gotta do it. Keeping very on brand. Keeping very on brand. I respect that. You haven't watched my vids in years? Okay, Ruan. Here's a thumb for you. Yeah, if anyone ever believed that, per crab, I would worry so much about them. It's kind of like all those people that magically believed somehow that Freyna got nerfed despite it not being in the patch notes. And despite me showing live on stream. You know, I gotta do a video, I think, on Sunday I'll have to do this video. But people have still been saying, no, I don't believe what you showed on stream because you showed Freyna with Secret Garden. She's definitely been nerfed. I'm like, okay, homies, whatever. So I guess I can't do that no more. So I'll have to make a video proving that shenanigans, which I will do. I mean, it's not hard, but still. People are wild, my friends. People are wild. No, Bloodline's not crazy. Bloodline's the minimum. If you are not exterminating their entire bloodline, okay, it's not enough. It's gotta go that far. At least I didn't say your entire species. That is alright. Oh, I won't cater to the naysayers. I may as well just do it anyway because it's funny. So I figure a thorough video would probably put down the rumors once and for all, which will actually help. Because I think that if they... See, the other thing, like, normally I don't bother getting to this kind of thing, Jonathan, but here's the facts. If I allow naysayers to just talk what they want without countering it, then other people who may not be as educated as us in the Robot Nation, they may get fooled by false content and things like that. So usually, if there is a reason for me to set misinformation down, I will. Otherwise, I don't bother. But in this particular circumstance, I think it might actually be worthwhile tackling the issue. Launcher weapon. Are you freaking joking with me after all this time? Really? That's what they give me. Mr. Demons, Nexon has a bad reputation. Are you familiar with Magnum Studios? Because you do realize that this game has... Nexon is just a publisher. Do you know why this game is doing so well? Because the dev team behind it is called Magnum Studios. They are very based. So they won't change anything without telling you. They're the most communicative devs we have. Nexon is just the publisher. They're not the developer. So whether Nexon changes things without telling anybody, that's the Nexon problem. The studio in charge of this is Magnum Studios. Never forget that. Alright? Never forget that director Jumin Seok is there, watching every bit of the process. And compared to a lot of other directors, he's very involved in the creative process, which is why they are so confident to do their live streams and communicate with us and things like that. They know what they're doing. They're solid, and that's why I stand by them. I would not stand by them if they weren't this solid. I'll tell you that much. They know it. I know it. I respect it. Truly.
Aiming at target.
Ultra based. I mean, this change really helps a lot because now it makes reactor farming a lot more efficient, and it gives me an alternative. Like, if I don't care about the type of reactor so much, it gives me an alternative. I am productively lazy. Oh, I get what you mean. You know what? I'm stealing that term because that is actually a neat term. Productively lazy. I like it. I like that. I like the way you think. But thank you for following me. And don't forget to like and share the stream, people. The more of you that like and share, the better. Alright, I want everyone liking and sharing. Oh, you're right about that, Craig. Most devs don't. That's why I'm like, hey, these guys are actually doing that shit. But to be fair, I believe Digital Extremes, Warframe producers, did a lot of that stuff in the past as well. I think that to an extent, Magnum Studios is starting to keep up with them and trying to break that benchmark. They're trying to do better than them, you know. Because I recall Warframe devs were pretty good with that. When they're ready, Hidoi. Good work takes time. Listen, demons, if people have a negative connotation with Nexon due to MapleStory, then they are stupid. Alright? They are dumb AF. And if that's what they do, then they're literally the same kind of people out there that'll judge anybody. They'll judge any book based on a cover, which is not cool. you know? So those kinds of people, I don't worry about it. If they're the kinds of people that are getting the wrong idea, good, because I'll put them down in every single instance. That's what they deserve. All right? Only when you learn to see beyond the cover of something will you ever be better. Superconductor. Never worked on that, no. I don't recall it being very good. But I haven't tried it since the first time I did. So I can't give you an answer on that, man.
Objective confirmed.
Well, that is true, Savorin. I am productively lazy. No, I like the term. I like the term. You know, when I heard that term, I was like, this is a nice term. I should start using this term. But yeah, no, I don't think I've ever done anything to superconductor. Let me just double check for you, because I want to be sure. Superconductor. Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't very good. Because you don't need to reduce the enemy attack at all. Yeah. If you need to reduce the enemy attack, then I'd worry about the perfection of your technique. Not you, Jonathan, specifically, but as the royal you know? So that's why I never use superconductor. And no, fair enough on that, Grim. I don't much like their community either. I think their community is filled with a lot of people that is absolutely insane. And there's one creator that tried to hop over here, absolutely failed, went straight back to Warframe because he couldn't be number one. You know, I hate that guy with passion. But I do not dislike what Warframe was in the past. And I'm the type of person that even if I dislike something, I'm willing to learn from it, because what you gotta understand is that in life, there's always gonna be things that are negative. However, can you learn from those negative things? You know, can you make good use of them? I believe that this is where, you know, the TFD devs are making good use of these things. They've seen good communication. They want that for their own game. And you know, and they want to do it better. And in the same way, we gotta do it better too. Oh, listen, there's nothing wrong with that, Taiki. I don't disagree with that being a particular strategy. It's just that it's not needed. So I wouldn't use superconductor. You can if you want to, but again, there's the problem of efficiency. I don't foresee it being as efficient as a lot of other options. But you are more than welcome to use it if you want to. So if it fits your playstyle, by all means use it. Just know that I won't use it because based on my judgments, I find it inefficient compared to what I want and what I like. Okay, but that being said, you know, again, please do what you feel is best. So if you like it, Taiki, absolutely. But for me, I find it inefficient. So my judgment is I would never use it. Because reducing enemy attack is pointless when they're already dead. Or when I already can handle the evasions myself. Yep, stay down, Swampy. There we go. Good boy. You gotta respect your own time, pal. Cause ain't nobody in the world gonna respect it for you. Hey? Dimension. For a moment, I saw skill cooldown and I saw Dimension and I just almost flipped the table. And look, another sniper one. Like, come on, bro. Come on. I can't believe they're still not giving me a single beam rifle based reactor. Like, Jesus. Okay, I'm going elsewhere. I'm just gonna go elsewhere right now. Okay, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go get a beam rifle. I know I'll get a beam rifle mounting somewhere else, but Jesus. All those runs, I mean, sure, they were fun, but still, damn. Not even giving me a beam rifle mounting. Like, come on, guys. Come on, game. Come on, Shane. It is pretty nice, demons. Like, for sure. I do like the devs, for sure. And thank you, Savorin. I appreciate the praise. I'm just doing the best I can because at the end of the day, you know, what I do is I'm just here to make stuff fun for you guys as much as I can. And plus, If it's fun for me, then surely it'll be fun for you guys. If it's not fun for me, then it probably won't be fun for you guys. So I try to do the same thing. Oh yeah, I know. I plan on doing that, but I was just farming the thing just for fun, see if I could get one, but apparently that's not the case. And apparently the game's all like, nah, brah. So I'm just like, okay, fine, I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Where's my bunny? Where my Georgia Peach Queen? All right, there you are. I'm gonna go for the fusion one in the La Supply Depot. Why? Because it's a fun place. It's a fun place filled with fun. Capture the base. Mossy Colossus. Abandoned village. I can't remember which one is actually decent. Was it Lost Abandoned Village? Hey Arcane, how you feeling?
Right. Still sleepy.
I see. Well, take your time. I'm not doing anything important. I'm just soloing this stuff. Yeah, I don't want to defend. I think I'll just go to Abandoned Village and just go touch that for a little bit. The sniper build's already on my channel, does I? It's called the Haley Sniper Build. Just follow the build video and you're good to go. You never need me to show you anything because all the videos are on my channel. This is from last season. It's the exact same build, dude. I always have efficiency as a goal, for sure. All right, let's go touch those things over there.
Get out of the way!
On my channel, dude. Look for the video. All videos that you need are in the playlist, and all videos that you need are on my channel. What bunny skin? This is the police bunny skin. It's the new cop outfit for Bunny. You can turn her into a narc. I appreciate the thought, Savorin, but just be careful with that statement. I don't mind it, but YouTube minds statements like that, so just be a bit careful. Anything race related, you gotta be careful. Even if the person themselves doesn't mind, YouTube will take offense on my behalf, so just be careful. Yeah, thanks, man.
So slow!
Okay, Taiki, if you can actually measure that, then, you know, I can't say much about that. I don't think they did, but, you know, I gotta leave that up to you. Alright, if you feel that they did, then I'll leave that to you. Okay, please take note that we have a clean stream policy here, Taiki. Please keep it chill, okay? I'm required by Nexon to keep things clean, irrespective of what I might think myself, okay? But yes, for Mr. Desai, please take note that if you're on my channel, all the builds that I have are already released. I never hide my builds from the public, and they're the same builds from last season. So please do follow my builds, and you'll see why they're the best. If you haven't been following my builds, then it's time for you to watch the playlist. Jonathan put up the entire playlist of my videos. Make sure you watch every single video in there. There's over 200 videos. You've got a lot of homework. You want to watch 200 videos? Then, well, it's going to be hard to be the best. Because if you're always looking at my streams and saying, what's the best? What's the build? Can you show it? Always on my channel. As soon as I finish a build, I release it to the public. There's a couple that are like that, Craig. There's a few of them. Hello, Emanuela. Benito. It's good night for me right now. It's evening time. So I'm just chilling and getting my stuff done as fast as I can. Lots of reactors, but not the ones that I'm seeking. This place has the ones that I'm seeking. That's why I'm looking for it. Looking for the right mounting. I want the perfect mounting. This one would have been such a cool mounting, but it's not enough. If only. If only it was skill cooldown instead of skill duration up. Wouldn't that have been nice? Oh well. Whatever. Never mind. Again. Yep, to the best of your extent. On First Descendant streams, we have to keep it relatively cool. Enjoy, demons. This is part of Nexon's contract. Just open up the map, Isabella, and you can look at the... If you go down the bottom, difficulty level rewards, you can see all the types. Just go toxic and then go search. There are various areas. Alright, this is how you find out where to go. Then you test the missions yourself and you find out which ones are the best for you. This is the methodology that I use, and this is the methodology everyone uses. Of course, some people just tell you, give you an answer and say, go do this or go do that. But I think it's better if you learn why you have to go do this and that. So that is how we all find out. This is how we all go, like, know where to go to farm and all that kind of stuff. Apparently this place also gives toxic singular. Lol. If only there were more enemies that spawned. Well, at least it's easy to do. There's the last one.
Dear God, the snowman scan.
Go for it if you want it.
No, 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 no.
And don't.
It's
I mean,
so bad.
Yeah, so I'm like, why are you looking at it then?
It's so. Well, it's the first time I've seen it.
How can that be, considering the fact you've been in the shop?
I guess I've just not seen that one.
Fair enough. All your doggos can keep up with Bunny. Anyway, I'm almost done here. I have a feeling that one of these will be one that I need. Now show me the money. Nope. And cannon. Oh. Aha! Beam rifle. See? I knew that there'd be one with my needs. Okay, now we're gonna go test some other stuff. Okie dokie day. There you are. I've been waiting for you. Now, back to Spell Beyond. He may not be able to keep up with Bunny in the moment, but he'll keep up with her in the spirit of Bunny. Lol. That is true. That is true. Now for a test. A test of death. Okay. We switch over to Killmonger loadout. Now, from here, we will equip his new reactor. Where is it? There it is. This one. Okay. Then from here, we will add a beam rifle mounting to it. So we're gonna do that. Yeah, I've seen that, Craig. I believe they were supposed to clear that animation in the last hotfix, but it does still happen sometimes, I think. Okay, now let's enhance this reactor. Should I give it 4 levels? The answer is yes, I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it 4 levels just to see. And then we're gonna add a little, we're gonna implant reactor into it. So we're gonna implant beam rifle. Beam rifle, there it is. So it's cost me a pretty penny, but there you go, that's done. And now it's got a beam rifle mounting. So Kilimanjaro Monger can now instead use the Voltia. So now he has Voltia and everything, and it will trigger perfectly. Okay, good. Now the key is, give me a minute. We gotta fade things away a little bit. Okay, and then all that. Put this in. Give me a minute. It will not take long.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Done. Then here we will continue to use the same. Swap this one over to that. And then he is pretty much ready for now. Being popular and being correct is always a difference between the two, eh? Okay, wait 1 second. I almost forgot. Sorry, fam. Gonna have to do that again. It won't take long though. I'm just going to shove this last one in there because it is still unfortunately a necessity.
Welcome to the modules lab.
We're all doing good. Can't really complain. Static reactor farm. I have no idea what you mean by that. I doth not know, friendo. If I knew, I would tell you, for sure. And for him as well, everything is fine. Okay, good. Oh, you mean like the standard reactor farms? I can't remember which patch it was in, but I think it was, no, it was before that. It was definitely before 1.2. I've got gold duration and gold cooldown, so it doesn't help much either. I don't have a good Keelan reactor yet, but I do want to try this one out because this one has all the mountings that I need. So I'm just going to try this out with this build. I'm going to do a solo run and see how it actually goes. Like, because this is the only way that I'll ever be able to compare him apples and apples to Bunny, because I know my Bunny can speedrun. I need to see whether he can or not. So either he's going to do well or he's going to fail miserably. But it's one of the two. So, no need to think too hard about it. I'm just going to go do it.
Launching Void Vessel Exploration Operation.
Too slow. Take that. You can't run away. This is your way. Melt away. Damn it. My
Definitely
shield's
slower than a proper farmer, that's for sure. He's cool with his Genji dash.
shield's down. You can't run away. Take that. My shield's down. Shield's broken. I'll snuff that life from you.
Faster on the elites, but okay.
This is your end.
Special material box. This. Gotta maintain my stacks.
You can't run away. This is gonna hurt. Boom. Shield's broken.
Whoops. That messed up a little bit.
You can't run away. Shield's down. Move.
Good evening, Phil and his will. But yeah, no. Overall, I would say that the only thing that he has an advantage over is killing the elites. That is literally about it. Anything beyond that, he does not have a significant advantage. Which is sad, but it is what it is, so you have to just live with it.
Too slow.
He can hit hard, though. So, like, at least for the elites, he is completely wiping out most things. Which is nice. And he can dash past lasers. But if you don't have the dashes, then you will still get hit by the lasers, so... Anyway, we're going for a no comms beacon run, so we'll see what the final result is at the end.
You can't escape. Shield's broken. Shield's down.
Wait, where's the big boss?
Shield's broken.
Don't tell me they took a while to spawn because I haven't killed them all. Ah! That's a bit of a shame. Okay, definitely much slower than Bunny then. I mean, that is an irritation, but for those that enjoy his playstyle, it's not too bad. Might be okay in team play,
Shield's broken.
to an extent.
You can't run away.
Like, he's more of a supplementary mobber with a focus on assassinating the big ones.
You can't run away.
Okay.
Too slow.
He's a nice complimentary team member, but that's literally all he is. Like, he's cool, but not crazy cool, you know? He's aight. He's an aight donut. Jerome, this is the First Descendant, dude. Kyle, yes you can. You just need to link your account properly. Alright? if you link your account properly, there won't be any problems. All right, if you haven't followed the linking guide, please make sure you follow the linking guide. There you go. There's the answer you are seeking. That's okay, Slim. I don't know if I'm number one, but I'll try to be. But thank you very much for supporting regardless. The more people that support me, the better. All right? So thank you to everyone that does register me. You're most welcome, Kyle. We are here to help with the best information possible. Because here, despite some people saying I'm rude and whatnot, I genuinely do care for my audience. Well, as long as my audience also genuinely cares for me. You can always tell when people don't care for you because they'll just bring some weird energy to your streams or expect things, you know, they bring that Karen energy. Those people, I throw them out. I don't care. Oops. Almost touched that. By mistake. Right? They always say I'm rude, but never that I'm wrong. No! What a shame. I mean, okay, so we already know this run is going to be a lot slower than Bunny, but I just want to see his final capabilities. Like, will he actually be any good? Is what I'm wondering. Getting a ton of blueprints out of this now. Look at all those blueprints. Delicious.
You can't run away.
ETA will not always have Descendant slots, dude. If you miss it during the week, then that's it, man. Descendant slots are very rare. It's like once every month or so. If ever. Yeah, go ahead, Triple R. You have fun with that. At least you know, Lawbreaker. You know the law. Is Kyle any good? There's only one Kyle build on my channel. He's decent, but I wouldn't say he's very strong. He's alright. He's an eye donut. Not a great donut.
You can't run away.
He's just an eye donut.
Shield's broken. This is gonna hurt. My shield's down. Move.
Okay. So with 5 dashes, I can hurt the boss to an extent. Okay. Shield broke. The Voltia is actually putting in some serious work. I'm not gonna lie on that. Okay.
This is your end.
He's actually doing okay against the boss. Holy cow. With this beefed up reactor. Alright, alright, alright. I see how that is. Huh. With this beefed up reactor, he's actually not bad. He's just Genjiing the hell out of this boss. Okay.
Please verify the
Any ETA on my full Voltia build next week. I promise you that. We actually did it. Now, speed-wise, we're 2 minutes slower than Bunny, but that wasn't bad. That actually wasn't bad. Packing that, yes, I did. I actually, every time there's an event, I always put it up on, well, anytime there's a major event. So I did a video saying Season 2 shop changes and events. If you miss that, then I do cover it. So make sure you link everybody to it. Ultimate Sharen, haven't even started work on her, but I'm pretty satisfied with this one. So I'm satisfied. I actually am okay with this. This is okay. This is acceptable. TFD is the game, dude. The First Descendant. Voltia is crazy effective, of course, with a robot build. If you don't have a robot build, you're not going to be as effective. I'll have to try this in other places with Arcane soon, but I'm going to do one more solo run and just confirm. I think that actually worked out well. No. I am at full power. This is his full build now. This is his maxed out build. This is as maxed out as it's going to get. Now, theoretically, you could... Actually, I do have to test the last change. I can, and I plan to, but I do have to theoretically test the last change. I will in a bit, but first I'm gonna just do a couple other things. Okay, let's go buy my storage slots and crap. Advanced shape stabilizers, of course. Breaking the law, breaking the law. There we go. Got all that. Don't really care about anything else. I'll take these just for fun. And then we're gonna exchange the normal 400% supplies. Since I gotta farm up some more of those for ETA 0, I will drag Arcane in for some testing. Okay, I do not care about any... I'll just take this for fun. I do not care about the rest, but for fun, we're just gonna grab them. Okay, now we also sell our spare blueprints. What is the build for Smithereens coming out? When I've decided that you've paid me enough courtesy of Cardi. So I'll put a tab on your bank account. Like when you're ready to pay me, then you'll get the Smithereen builds, okay? No problem. Counting on you, all right? Counting on you. You gotta save me from rent this month, okay, pal? Let me just chuck some more spare parts in there that I do not need. I'm sure I'll accumulate more eventually, but you know, look at all these extras. Look at all those normal Lepic pieces. Lol, normal Lepic. Oh my god, how many Luna pieces do I have? Whoa. Oh my god, I've got 35 Secret Garden pieces. Okay, that will settle me for next week. Okay, I got the premium voucher. Keelan, I would not... Okay, look, Keelan is not gonna be as awesome as several of the other characters out there, and I get that. You know, he's not. But what I would say is that he's not total trash. If you actually, like, a lot of people saying he's trash is because, number one, he needs a perfected reactor. Step one. Step two is that you actually have to know how to use his abilities, and his abilities are wild and weird. So using them perfectly requires a lot of effort. Give me 1 second because I'm actually going to change something here. I actually needed to adjust that. Why is he so why is this so damn expensive though? God freaking damn it. Theoretically, I'd have to put the last one in there. I don't really want to, but I will if I have to. This is a literal pain in my butt. Okay, never mind. I'm not. You know, I'll just go with it. Where are you? Oh, I don't even have enough points for that. Are you freaking joking with me? I won't be able to test this just yet. I'll test it at a later time. Never mind. We'll keep to the same build as before then, because there's no sense in doing that. I'll test it when I'm gaming with Arcane. We'll go with this, and then... Okay, one more Void Vessel test. Here we go. It's not that he's not consistent enough. A lot of people just don't know how to run him. I will demonstrate again, but I'm just going to adjust a few things at the end and determine what is the true final best mod. Which I do not have that just yet, but I will in future. So bear with me. Second.
Launching Void Vessel Exploration Operation.
Alright, let's go. I would say that that's actually pretty correct, Savorin. it is very important to know how to utilize the skills as much as utilizing his skills on his own. Like, okay, again, we're gonna avoid all the usual things. All right.
Damn it. My shield's down.
Because you see, the thing about his skills is that he has like a targeting arc. So if you use it correctly, you can, like, if you use the inversion reinforcer as well, you can do what I just did, which is the missile bombardment. So every 25 seconds, you can actually unleash a very, very fast missile bombardment like I just did, which actually helps out a lot with your DPS. So knowing how to utilize the inversion reinforcer and of course his skills together can create some very effective synergies. Kind of like how Viessa and Valby are taking advantage of this particular season, because you can cast like multiple of the blizzards all at once with the inversion reinforcer. So all that stuff really helps out,
My shield's down.
and it helps you create the perfect situations in which Keelan excels. All right, we're gonna carry on. And take note that I'm also doing this while still looting with him. Just make sure you keep up his movement speed as well, because if you want to do stuff with him, you're going to need to keep up his movement speed. Alright? If you lose his movement speed bonus, you're not going to have a great time. And keep in mind that his missiles can be fired while you're doing other stuff. So while you're firing your main gun, you can still fire his missiles, just like with Haley's attachment. So a lot of people forget this, and that's why they don't utilize this properly with Keelan.
Shield's down.
Alright, missile bombardment is pretty much essential.
Damn it. My shield's down. Shield's broken.
Projected grind for what, Morgan?
Melt away.
Oh, the grind in TFD? Nah, it's a lot less grindy now. They've already made a lot of systems that make it very good. But if you do not like grindy games, then do not play TFD, because at the end of the day, this is a looter shooter. We are here for the grind. So if you do not enjoy the grind, this is not the genre for you. Reyna is definitely the queen of dot, that's for sure. Viessa does have better burst, I will say that much. And I don't disagree. I guess what I like Keelan for is just his mobility. So he seems very mobile and can also do a lot of things. Like during the 7 seconds that he's got his powers up and running, you can go pretty ham with them. So do not hesitate.
Melt away.
And don't forget, he also has his third skill. But there's no particular special combination of things that you have to do. Just play him as you feel comfortable. Agreed, Hollywood. I kind of like that about Keelan too. I like that he is unique in the sense that you need to think a little bit. You can't just play him brain dead, you know? Which I think, again, is a really, really epic thing. Like, more characters need that because, look, I get that it's fun to just press a single button and watch everything die, but there are limitations to that playstyle, and if you don't learn other skills, you'll never be good at the game. No, of course not. Why would I run Slayer set on him? That is a waste of time. I mean, you can, but it's not going to be very helpful. For best results, yes, you can run Slayer set, but I prefer survival because at the end of the day, if you can dish out this much damage while having a survival-based build, you're not going to need a Slayer set on him. I'll tell you that much.
My shield's down. This is gonna hurt. Too slow. Shield's broken. Whip. You can't run away.
I just love his Genji type playstyle, you know? Like I said, it's not going to be as fast as a Bunny or a Viessa, all that, but it is very, very fun. He is an assassinator. And I think that once they buff him, which they are going to do, they have mentioned that they will, I think that if they buff him a little bit, he will be one of the top tier assassins. Because he's just so fun to play in a lot of like the boss fights and stuff. You know, a lot of people forget that he is an assassin. He is an assassin that can hit really, really hard if geared correctly.
Melt away.
Which is exactly what I'm doing here. You gear him right, and he's gonna do your job. But you gear him wrong, well, you're not gonna have a great time, are you?
Take that. You can't run away. This is your reactor. Shields down. Melt away. Shields broken.
Okay. What set would I recommend? I'm using a mix. You will see it in my build video, but right now I would say please do not ask. Because again, people will try and steal the content. So, for my sake, just wait until the build video is out, and I will tell you guys then. You got my word on that, okay? No! Well, thanks for saying that, Julianne. I'm glad you said inspiring, because if you said aspiring, I would be very sad. To be aspiring. I amuse myself with my jokes.
detected.
No! You see, the best part about Keelan is I can save myself from falling into the abyss. I genuinely do say everything with my heart because no point saying it with anything else. Whether rude or, you know, anything else, you know, I always just say it from the heart. I will hurry up with the Keelan video. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Gotta give me time, bro. Gotta give me time. What's this pressure, huh? Grim Blues, you wanna pressure me? You better be paying me. Alright, if I don't see your donos on the same level as Lawbreaker, alright? I ain't gonna accept that pressure. Now I'll delay the video for you. Okay, I'll personally make sure that the video comes out slower just because of you. Yes, don't push me.
Melt away.
Don't make me give you the what bills do you be paying in this household to be demanding that stuff, huh?
Give in.
Assassinated, okay. Goody goody gumdrops.
Shields broken. Shields down.
I love destroying the shield with Voltia. It feels so good. Oh my god, Voltia puts in so much work on the shield. It's nutty. It's just nutty how much it does. Alright. Bang. Yup. This works.
My shields
I'm loving it.
Shields down. Melt away. Too slow. Maybe I don't.
Assassinated.
Enemy container has been revealed. Please verify the data.
Hello, Pedro. The Transcendent mods, I'll see. I'm not using any Transcendent mods in this one just yet. Because I haven't acquired them all. But yeah, so far so good. Okay. What's the timing? Should have been a little bit faster. Okay, so he's about a minute and 20 seconds slower than Bunny. But that's mostly due to the mobbing section. He completely terminates the boss. So, I have to say that Keelan is not bad. And with his build fully released, yeah, he might actually be okay. Now, let's see. Arcane, what are you up to?
Just finishing up this little side mission
Alright,
for reactors.
fair enough. Do you want to carry on with your reactor farming, or do you want to hop into some, because I'm going to hop into some 400%. So if
It
you're keen,
don't matter.
Yeah, okay. Then summon you I shall.
Let me finish this real quick. I got like 2 minutes left.
Yeah, take your time. Does not bother me. But I am going to categorize my Keelan. Now, I'm gonna put one last catalyst in here. Just for fun. Just for fun. Just for laughs. And I'll see which one is better overall. I will test later on which one is better, but for now, this will do. Okay. Let's go. I will definitely take a look, Mike. I don't have all his mods yet, but I'll definitely check them out.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right?
Thanks, Swag. We all know my videos will always be the best for all people who want to get good. Am I missing any ultimates? Let me just double check. I think I'm only missing 3 modules, but I just want to be sure. Not owned? Yeah, okay, so it's only the red modules. Coolio.
Modules will make you stronger.
Oh, listen, for me, it doesn't matter. I will just mess with them because it doesn't really matter. Like, I've got plenty of resources. I'm not even worried. Okay, let's combine lucky ones. Now, some people have said, why don't you combine them all at once? Because, you see, my friend, I'm the type to believe in luck. Ah, I got my area suppression finally, so Sharon is ready to go. Now I just need the other Keelan mod, and I'm ready to go. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. I do have one of Keelan's red mods, which is... Actually, I should probably get ready to start messing around with that. 1 second. Bing, bing. Ding, die, bing, bong. Well, we shall see. We shall see.
Ask me anything about modules.
Well, I'm about to double check. But we shall see. We shall see. I'm a very we shall see type person. Okay. What changes? Okay, this does not change. This does not change.
I accidentally deleted my VS reactor.
You nerd. Hashtag Satirus Maximus. Are you sure you're well enough for this?
Sure, sure.
Okay, now that we have this, piercing light need to be 4 out of 4 for Haley. Not really, but I personally prefer to always max my stuff. What am I grinding for? I already finished the grinding part. Now I'm just doing some messing around, which I will be doing with my pal. Sparky Boom Man over there. I'm just putting together some other stuff in the background, so do forgive me. For this one, I remember this will do. By the power of being a simp. Okay. Then I have all this other crap that I really don't give a damn about. So... Oh man, does it look like that? Ah, that's crap. Fine. Okay. Let's do it the manly way. We'll just shove these in here, which I have to because I've got no choice. am I missing? I'm missing something. Ah, yes. This one may not be as necessary, but that's fine as well. I can probably ditch that if I wanted to. I'll adjust as needed. The rest is okay. Need a lot more for this, which is again fine. The rest I don't really care about, but this one is absolutely necessary. While I agree with that, I mean, what's the point? It would just stack up. It would just end up stacking up more. Hopefully they modify that, but that's fair. I do understand what it's supposed to do. Okay. You don't see anything because I'm working on stuff in the background. I will bring back the screen when I'm finished. But okay, that's fair. I am done with that. Okay, invite Arcane. We'll go mess around in the 400%. Keelan kind of like Rhino from Warframe? No.
No.
And I wouldn't know that comparison, so I wouldn't be able to compare it to anything from Warframe. Because don't forget, I'm not a Warframe player, so please do not ask me to compare anything to Warframe. Alright? You'll have to ask a Warframe creator that. And I think most of them wouldn't be playing this. Okay, let's go poke the 400%. Let's go see what's good.
I still can't believe I did that.
That's why you have to make sure you mark your stuff properly.
Yeah.
Let me see quarantine zone, because this one is more dangerous. Let's try this one. Nolan, I do not comment on anything like that, so I hope you don't mind. There's no point for me in commenting for that. This is, after all, a channel that is about video games, not really the Game Awards, so I don't cover anything news related. Hope you don't mind. Okay. Let's go! This is what we call a speed boost.
This is your red. Too slow.
For 7 seconds, I am Lord of all things. Just for 7 seconds.
This is gonna play.
Genji strike.
Too slow. Show down.
Scatter them.
Boom. You can't run away. Melting away.
This one stretch was made for Keelan!
Too slow. Show roll. This is your end. Shield's broken.
Slain. Moving on. Well, I mean, we should always know, ladies and gents, that look, a lot of people will say things are trash, but remember one rule. If RealAsianRobot didn't say it, it's not true. If RealAsianRobot said it, then you know it's true. So, why worry what anyone says? You guys just need to worry about what I say.
Shield's broken.
Whee!
Move.
Huh. Get destroyed.
My shield's down.
Bye, have a great day. Oh wait, there's one more. LOL. Alright, hold on. I'll murk him now. Whee! Whee! Get Genji'd.
Lol.
Anyway, you can see how Keelan is for me at the moment, ladies and gents. So, I leave the decision up to you, but I think he's fine. So, anyone who said he's garbage, well,
Take that.
do you see the difference, ladies and gents, between a robot build and builds made by inexperienced, unfortunate people who just don't know what they're doing? Okay, you can't have perfection without sacrifice. But I will say that he is definitely not able to charge in on Alzarok, so don't do that. Try not to die to Alzarok. Probably not my wisest decision. Ah!
My shield's
No! Off the map I went. Satirus Maximus! Vengeance! I will have my vengeance! But he is definitely a boss assassinator. Like, that's where I feel he gets his, he gets into his groove, you know?
Take that.
Sees a boss, assassinates them. Hey, Alzarok. Listen, let's play a game, shall we?
My shield's down. Too slow.
Goodbye. Alzarok out. Now I gotta wait for stacks to cool down a little bit. Whee!
Shield's broken.
Whee! And then assassinate.
I'll end this.
Okay.
Shield's down. Move.
Whee! Oh, come on.
Shield's broken.
There we go.
This is gonna hurt.
You'll be okay.
I got that off.
Move. Give in.
Assassinated. For a second, I swear I thought my doggo revived you.
Lol.
Because it just happened to walk over to you when you got back up. I was like,
Wah.
Strength through suffering indeed. Okay. Let's do it again. What weapon am I using? Voltia. Yeah, no, I mean, at least in 400% missions, this dude's doing just fine. Yeah, he's got the speed, he's got the power. He's doing good. But yeah, I'm using Voltia as the new Battle Pass beam rifle. Works good. So what have we learned through this one demonstration, ladies and gents? If it ain't a robot build, you know. If you know, you know. Alright, let's go. Let's go touch things that we shouldn't touch. Always use a robot build. Always use robot weapons and technologies. Think of me like Tony Stark, okay? Sure, you could use hammer tech weapons, but why use hammer when you could use a Stark Tech Industries, you know?
This is your ramp. You can't run away. Crumble.
Assassin here.
You can't run away. This is your ramp. My
Appreciate the advice, but I think I'll stick with what I've got. This seems fair enough.
Too slow.
Here comes the train. I'll come back to clear the others in a minute.
This is your red. Too slow. Take that.
I have to go back to kill the stragglers. All right, all good.
I'm loaded.
Keep it real because that's what I'm supposed to do. Can't be unreal. That's just the engine. Get it? Keelan Judgment Train is always at the station, baby.
This could get messy.
Woo!
My shield's down. This is your red. Shield's broken. You can't run away. Move. Shield's down.
Yeah, I temporarily ran out of dashes.
Shield's broken. You can't run away. Too slow. My shield's down. Shield's broken.
Don't forget to register as a supporter if you haven't already, yeah? Counting on y'all. Now, I do have to figure out the last skill, though. That's the only one that's causing me a few issues.
My shield's down.
Not for any particular reason, but just because it's seemingly strange in some ways.
Move. Shield's down. Melt away. Shield's broken.
My shield is down.
Shield's down. This is your red. Move. Shield's broken.
My shield is down.
This is it.
It's okay.
Shield's down.
Take this. Don't hate me later.
This is your red. Shield's broken. Crumbling.
Kaboom. Solid.
The void is filled with the unexpected.
Oh. Soka. Alright. Stood under, stood under. So I can just give myself +3 stacks anytime. I see. Jump on Arcane. Jump on Arcane's head. Jump on Arcane's head. Okay, let me test it out on the other 400% for fun. If you have anything specific you need to farm or anything, just let me know as well.
I don't know.
Then in that case,
That's
we
tough,
go
man.
touch 400s. We'll touch them gingerly. Mystery's End. Yes, indeed. This is the way. This is the way. Bombardment!
My shield is down.
You can't run away. Too slow.
Now this will be a bit more fun because in this 400%, the
Shield's down.
modifier is weaker, like the tox modifier.
Maybe I underestimated
So
them.
now would be a more real test of the pain
I'm loading.
in the brain.
You can't run away. With too slow. Shield's down. You can't run away.
You can't escape.
New subscriber detected.
Damn it. My shield's down. You can't run away. Move. This is gonna hurt.
Morgan Pride, please do not ask me about other games when I'm currently playing TFD. Alright, I have no thoughts to give on that. If you don't mind, as an official creator, I have my responsibilities, so let's focus discussion around TFD, shall we? I wouldn't say it's OP, it's alright. I mean, Freyna could do this faster, but she's literally a mobbing queen designed for that. So I'd say that the main difference is that this guy, he focuses a lot more on assassinating priority targets. He's less of a mobber than Freyna is. But still fun overall. Appreciate that, Morgan.
Shield's down. Time to show them what you're holding. You can't run away. You can't run away. Melt away. My shield's down. Move.
Stay where you are.
Move. Move.
Use that to reload my onslaught stacks instead. Out of my way, weak creatures. Out of my way. Ye are doomed!
You can't run away.
I just realized that I'm literally chastising the wicked here.
Alone.
Stop right there.
You can't run away.
Nope.
Move.
I'll be excited for only one thing,
Move.
and that's Monster Hunter Wilds. But again, I'm going to keep my discussions to TFD if you don't mind. So, Mr. Jake Fisher, please take note that you are at an official content creator's First Descendant stream. Can we keep the discussion to that, please? Thank you.
You can't run away. Shields down. No. This is gonna help.
Are you dead or just fell off the map?
No, I almost rolled into the hole.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I
kill
saw it's just almost rolling in. It's fine.
My shield is down.
If you did roll in, then
melt away.
No, I haven't, Adrian. I will at a later time. I want to work on the builds first.
My shield's down.
Besides, the new Intercept battle, I'll just, like with everything else, I'll just make a build that works.
Move.
Then pass it on to everybody. Asian robot style.
You can't escape.
I'm sorry, the under. I have no idea what you're saying. What is this coupon code for? Please do not put up coupon codes in my chat, okay? I'm gonna have to remove that message on principle. Could you please explain? What kind of coupon code are you trying to put up in my chat?
You can't run away.
Hey, Swordmo. Mr. The Under, can you please explain why you suddenly just came into my chat and put up a random coupon code?
Guess they're not gonna say.
Yeah, I guess not. But anyway, ladies and gents, if somebody comes into streamer's chat and just puts on a coupon, you know. Okay, if they gave you a coupon and you don't have the game, do not just come into a streamer's chat and randomly put up a coupon. With all due respect, sir, we don't know you and you don't know us. Alright, so just randomly throwing up the coupon code could lead to unsafe behavior for people, so just do not do that. Alright, ask permission first at least. Explain what you want to do, and you'll be allowed to do that, but please do not just randomly come in and do that. Alright? You don't have the game and they gave you a coupon code, that's fine. But always ask the streamer's permission first. Okay? I hope that's clear. And Julian, you can make any of the bossing builds that I have. Enzo, Haley, Blay, all of these characters are bossers. So it's up to you whether you want to use them or not.
I'll end this. Damn it. My shield's down.
Got a kill by a lab boy.
You can't run away.
Where's non-smiling Agonia? There she is. Okay, she's done.
My shield is down.
Damn it. Shield's broken.
This could get messy.
You can't run away.
I keep forgetting how much I hate this man. This one guy who it's total ass to deal with.
Move. You can't run away.
This could get messy.
Realistically speaking, this guy is usually the only trouble for most
I need
peeps.
help. Quick. Too slow. Move. You can't escape. Shield's broken.
Ooh, it's freezing me.
That's Agonia.
Oh, I'm going in.
Yep. But no, you have to kill Malignant Tumor first. because he's got a lot of hit points. So once he's dead, life gets a lot easier. There we go. He's done.
My shield is down.
My shield's down.
Because Agonia does not have much hit points, so
You can't run away.
he's just an eye donut. Restore my charges.
Move.
The fact that his fourth ability can restore charges as well, if used in a different way, is so awesome.
Broken.
My shield is down.
You want to know what happened to make her stop smiling? Listen,
Too slow.
it was the fact that Agonia's boyfriend, one day, just woke up in the morning, and Agonia was unhappy that he woke
You
up.
can't run away.
This ultimate Sharen.
Goodbye. Assassinated. This is still doable, but the other one will be faster. He's almost back at level 42. Good. Tragic. Absolutely. Absolutely tragic. But now I don't know. Some of these game names are just weird, like non-smiling Agonia. Or there's like the what? Something pestilent vermin, Petulia, Paulina, or like something. He's got a weird name. And of course, there's Greg. Just Greg. It goes from non-smiling Agonia to Greg. Gregor. Alright. Let me know if you get to go. It's the other one now, so it'll be easier. Let's see.
Work for me, game. Thank you.
Well, I mean, Greg is short form for Gregory, but I don't know. I don't think anyone calls him Gregory Starcrossed. You can try though. You can walk up to him and say, "Excuse me, Greg. Can I call you Gregory the Starcrossed?" And see how he reacts to that. He might murder you. Might.
It's fine. I'll work on it later.
Aight. Listen, the Vulgus are cultured. That's the thing. They're always cultured. Super cultured. No, you can take your time. I'm just chilling. I am being chilling. Because I'm gonna do it all again in the morning anyway.
New subscriber detected.
I
So
wanted to try to rework hypothermia. No, I know everyone's talking about absolute zero, but
yes, you need a different reactor.
yes.
Yeah, no hypothermia. Hypothermia bad.
What are you doing?
There's a secret pixel here, where if you randomly hit it at the right angle, you can actually jump up there and get to a legal area in Albion. So I'm just jumping here until you're ready. You ready? Then I'll go. There's this weird secret pixel here, done right. You can do some funky fresh stuff. No! Fell down. Oh, doesn't matter. Coming back up.
It's fine. I don't want to keep you. You go ahead and go.
All right. Next season, Colossi, Brittany the Ill-Mannered. Hey, I'd be down for that. You never know. Might be a total hit.
Give him Karen hair.
And then you can put her skin in the shop just like Dead Bride's skin. Dead Bride's useless skin. But you know what I'm very upset about? The fact that Keelan cannot use the Executioner skin. It's for males. Why can't Keelan use it? All he can use is the silly snowman skin. I'm not gonna put that on him.
And you can't use the dressed up outfit either.
Yep. Can't use the gentlemanly. Can't make him Jom Cruise. I do be loving them dashes. Whee! I know there was only one soldier there, but he deserved it. He deserved to get dashed.
My shield's down. Melt away.
Woo! Here comes the nature boy.
This is your end.
Okay, now I gotta go back and kill the rest.
I already killed him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't use the Executioner outfit at all. Which is the only reason why I don't have it on, because he would look kind of sick as the Executioner. But then again, also, Killmonger. Wakanda forever!
This is your end. Shield's down. You can't run away. Shield's broken. You can't run away. Move. Move. This is your end. My shield's down.
Reload charges. That's true.
Too slow.
These are the I'm having way too much fun noises. Whee!
Too slow.
I mean, Kyle was super freaking cool. Kyle was super freaking cool. He can fly and everything, and then now Keelan can just dash. I mean, this is peak Genji play, alright?
Move. You can't run away. Shield's down. Too slow.
Shall we race?
You can't escape.
Dirty freaking shield.
No, come on. Don't you stop. No! No!
No.
I'm gonna just quickly res ya. Whee!
No further.
You can't run away. Shield's broken.
You're alright.
Can't run away.
Ow! Damn it! Stop shoving me around. These random Vulgus acting like they're still schoolyard bullies. Maybe give you a bully beat down. Restore my charges. I'm back in again. Aw, come on.
My shield's down.
Yeah, there we go.
Move.
No! There we go. Yep, Keelan is fun. I don't know why he has MP recovery at all, but he's still fun. Alright. I think I got time for a couple more. I'm just building up the vouchers so I can spend them at ETA next week. But yes, he is fun and you can like dash. Do you have anything you need to level, Arcane? Because if you do, I can bring you along. If you have something to level.
I don't even know. I know I'm working on Viesa. Keelan.
Be like
I like to work
catalyzing.
on-
Or you can just
Suppose I
chill
can
and take a rest.
capitalize.
Yeah. No, I mean it's up to you. If you feel like just chilling today, that's totally okay, man. Back to town. In your weakened state, if you just want to chill, it's okay. I'll just go wee and slash things. I mean, Keelan does look good, Adrian. Like I said, a lot of people prejudge this guy, but like you can't just say this is good, this is bad. Why is this good? Why is this bad? Like you can't just judge on just by looking at the cover, right? You can't judge a book by its cover. You have to go in depth. You have to do the field testing. If you don't do the field testing, you won't get results like this. Now I tell you, I drop this build next week, and everybody's gonna be all like, "Oh, Keelan's so fun. Oh, I can dash around with him. Oh, I feel like Genji from Overwatch or some shit like that." Like, come on, man. I joined this random stripper Haley.
Oops, it's not.
Damn right, per crab. I never fall off ledges. But no, I you get too happy with the dashes, just go all over the place, just go off the ledge. Nothing you can do there. But yeah, I try not to just randomly judge a build or say like, this is great, this is not great. Like, why? There must be a reason, a raison. If there's no raison, then, you know, you can't. I think,
Catalyzed.
yeah, no, take your time. When you're done, we'll just go in again. So just let me know when you're done. Just dancing with his Haley.
I'm done.
Oh, you are? Okay. One time for your mind, get poppin'. No maybes. But yeah, no, the playstyle is definitely fun. I'll tell you this much. It feels exactly like when I first got my hands on Kyle and I was flying around with him. Yo, same vibe. I'm telling you, same vibe right here. All right, no difference in the vibe. The vibe is impeccable. In fact, the vibe is so impeccable, it's indefatigable. See, the way that you play him is basically dash, 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 and dash some more, and dash again, and dash again. Then you fire some rockets and dash again, and you dash again. You fire some rockets, you dash, and you dash, and you dash, and you dash. And when you run out of charges, you use your fourth skill and you get more charges, and you dash. You save Arcane.
I wasn't paying
Time
attention.
to show them what you're
That's okay. Then you dash. There you go. And that's Keelan's playstyle. Welcome back. You dash, and you dash, and dash. Rockets. Rocket Raccoon. Dash some more. Rocket Raccoon. Dash. Okay, everything dead. Then you dash here, dash there. Dashing through the snow in a 1-horse open sleigh. Alright.
This is your end. Move.
Restore charges. Dash again.
Shields down. Shields down. Too slow. You can't run away.
Just don't accidentally super dash like I just did.
Detected.
Be a bit of a waste of your power.
Shields down. You can't run away. My shield's down.
Well, of course, Grim Blues. If you read his ability, the more targets you pierce, the more cooldowns you get.
Shield's down.
So use and abuse, man. Use and abuse, pal.
Too slow. Crumbling. This is gonna hurt. Damn it. My shield's down.
Loading.
Wait, who's left? Oh, just that one guy. Yeah, he's done. He is done for.
Shield's broken.
Yep, he is literally Genji. Genji's his way through everything.
You can't run away. Damn it. My shield's down.
Why didn't I teleport?
I am not sure.
Shield's down. This is your
The
end.
game is all like, you know what? This man is too cool, so we're just gonna teleport him. Why? Because I decided on that.
My shield's down.
Alzarok, if you wouldn't mind, please be
Shield's down.
not so invulnerable all the time. Thank you.
This is your end.
Ah!
Nope, goodbye.
No! Alright, hold up, hold up.
Shield's broken.
Stay where you are.
Damn it. Alzarok. Second, just getting my 5 charges back. No, it's okay. I got you.
Too slow.
Just have to go and restore my charges. Because if I'm next to him, it'll try to assassinate him instead, which is worthless. Although I wasn't aware that you just get randomly revived at the end. Thought you still had to pick up the fella. Head jump. Head jump. Head jump. Alright, one last one. Then I can go and poke other things that I shouldn't poke. All right.
This is your end. Move. Move. Shield's down.
With Insta 180 turn.
My shield's down.
I guess it'd be more useful for controller than anything because he can already turn 180 straight away. Unless there's something else that I'm missing, but I mean, to me, it looks like he's turning.
This is your red. This is your red. Move. Too slow. Melt away.
Stop right there.
Move.
My shield is down.
This is your red.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, it makes sense if it was for consoles. It does sound like it was intended.
This is your red.
It's a shame that the buff triggered.
I'll kill you. Move. This is your red. Too slow. Too slow. My shield's down. Shield's down. Too slow. Too slow.
Don't be touching the arcane one. There we go.
I'm loading.
Fair enough, per crab. That makes a lot of sense. Because at the very least, keyboard and mouse support is something that the console players have been asking for pretty much since the start of this game, so it would make sense if that was the band-aid solution until they got it.
This is your red.
My shield is down.
Shield's broken.
This could get me.
With
My shield is down.
Not this time. I'm not falling off this time. Oh. Thought they had me, but they didn't. Ow, ow, ow. Lol. Why does Keelan sass Viesa? You might have to crawl out of there. I don't think I can get you right in there, buddy.
Yep.
Ooh. Nah, I got shotty.
Oh.
Yeah, don't forget, Alzarok shotties a lot. So you gotta stay in the back and cast. I would dash.
too slow. My shield's down.
No! Bye, have a great day.
Move. Move. This is your red. Melt away. Shield's down. You can't run away. You can't run away.
Whee!
Damn it. My shield's down.
My shield is down.
You can't run away.
This could get them.
Shield's broken.
How dare you, Goroth? Cold-blooded.
Take this.
Move.
Oh no! I got touched.
Take this.
This is your red. Shield's broken. I'll kill you all.
There we go. What's the purpose of having a gun on this champion? So you can activate your reactor. See, this gun is so I can activate my super reactor that will help me murder things faster. That's the only purpose of having a gun. Good job, Arcane. Now, where's my... Oh my god, didn't I not put that emote on? Hold on. New sparring
Oh.
emote. Oh my god, wait, what? Hold on, hold on. Hey, Arcane, do you want to build a snowman?
Do I want to put a snowman? Oh my god.
Can build a snowman. Holy crap. Oh my god, Keelan got the gangsta pose. What the hell?
Lol.
Oh shit, this is funny. Look at our dogs just watching us. LOL. Keelan throwing up them gang signs. I love it. Alright, alright. Let's head out of here. Understood, per crab. But yo, that was funny. I dig it. I would say that for mobbing, it is best to build him around his second ability. But either way, just wait till my build next week. I'll explain it. But yeah, Septic Gust and Onslaught are ideal for him. Building around his first ability is more for bossing, but even then, I will be very frank with you, it's not that great. At least as far as I've seen. I'm pretty sure the overall is going to be a lot lower than people might think, but we will see, and we will adjust as per normal. But either way, ladies and gents, thank you very much for joining us today. It has been such a fantastic stream. All right, thank you very much for all the shenanigans, and now Keelan's going to sit on his throne of Wakanda. All right, here we go. I will never get over how much he looks like Killmonger in this outfit. But anyway, Keelan can now sit on his throne as the Prince of Bel-Air. No, I never will, Jake. Alright, thank you everybody. I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't do anything weird while I'm gone, yeah?